Surviving a crash, I narrate my life-saving surgeries after severe traumatic injuries.
It clotted?
So, yep, the flap ripped open. We flipped 3 times. On that third, we landed upside down. If we didn't land upside down, I wouldn't be here.
If you didn't land upside down, you wouldn't be here.
Correct.
God, that is insanity. And so, as a result of that, how did the surgeons, from what you read, go about repairing this?
Sure. So I got into the trauma center. Again, they had to cut me out of the car. The homeless people across the street stole my shoes while I was unconscious and was taking all my stuff.
The homeless people stole your shoes?
Yeah, there was a couple of guys that said that they witnessed, they were just grabbing stuff.
Were we wearing Kobe Bryant's?
No, they were Crocs.
Jordan 4 3s?
I was wearing my Crocs.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah,
Those feel real good.
Well, somebody's
Get out of
really
the shower.
enjoying them. But so I got into the trauma center. I was actually paged out. So there's different levels when you come into a trauma center. Level 1 being the worst, right? Because everything's based on resources needed. Well, when they got me out of the car, I was talking. I don't remember any of this, right? But according to the report and the people that worked on me, I was up talking, but they didn't know who I was because I was so bloodied.
All over, blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere. And
the people that normally wouldn't recognize you.
That's correct. Because I worked at the hospitals at
Shands Hospital.
Yep. And what was happening
those that don't know, don't mean to interrupt, Shands is a trauma.
Level 1 adult and pediatric, and it's actually called UF Health now, but yes, it was Shands back in the day.
It's not just any hospital. If you have a major gunshot wound, stabbing, or incident, you are going to be going to Shands. That's what we have to offer.
Yep, that's exactly right. No better place to go. I mean, they literally saved my life. So they didn't page me out as a level 1 because I wasn't that serious. They didn't know what was so serious. I had a shattered pelvis. I blew out both of my lungs. They did not know about the aortic transection, right? Again, it's a miracle. And you don't see those until 1, it happens and someone dies in front of you, or 2, you go and get a CT scan, which is what happened to me. But what happens in a trauma center is you have a group of people, and depending on the levels, everybody gets paged, right? Radiology, the surgeon, ER for airway, all of that. And so the team shows up, and then as you don't need people, you can send them away. Well, my pager kept going off, and they're like, somebody please turn off your pager. And at that point, they'd already cut all my clothes off. They were just starting to clean me up. And then I guess one of the nurses that took care of me, she was like, I looked down, I wiped your face, and I was like, holy shit, this is hot.
No way.
And then it just escalated from there. And so I started to not do very well. And so they're like, all right, let's rush him to CT, because everybody gets a chest x-ray, right? You get a finger in the butt, all of these things. This is just standard practice of every trauma patient that comes in. And so they went and did what's called a CTA, where they shoot dye and they look at all the vessels in the heart. And then that's when they discovered, holy shit, he has a aortic transection. And then they're like, holy shit, he's not dead. Holy shit,
wow.
What do we do? So at that point, things start to escalate a little bit faster. They start to figure things out real quick. They ended up bringing a surgeon. So
you move from one place to the next, to the next, to the next so fast.
Well, just the people. Yeah. And it's hard to do all of this in a 30-minute explanation. I'm just trying to skip ahead. So the stents that I got in my heart, so it's just like repairing any other heart, right? If you have to go snip a piece and put it back, you put these stents in.